Ladies and gentlemen, there's no time to waste. It's the finale of the case. Box 11 and 12. Let's go. No time for an intro. No time for retakes. All right, here we are, box 11. This is the finale of the case. I got the speckle cards in the background just because wanted something from the case to be there. In terms of what we need, a canvas young guns, some holographics, and then honestly, who knows? We're missing a first round rookie. We're missing some young guns. Hopefully, we will see them here because again, we are pretty close to the set, and I do want it. So let's get straight into it. First off, we have a sizzle reel of Lucas Raymond. I'm gonna be updating this live, basically like in between packs to see if I get all the sets, because again, there's a chance I think we will get like all the insert sets, but let's see. First young guns here. Luca Pinelli. Okay, that's one that we don't have. There's Luca Pinelli, first Young Guns of box 11. Columbus Blue Jackets rookie, definitely one of the ones we're missing there. Don't know much about him. I think his Canvas Young Guns is in here. We could be seeing that. There's Sam Renzel on the pros and prospects. 1, 2, 3, 4 base cards. So yeah, on the pack 2, there's not going to be like a box recap. Just once box 12 is done, we're going to go into a full case recap. And okay, we have our outburst of this box here, so let's see who that is. Just hoping for a good name. First, we've got Zeev Buium on the power play rookies. That doesn't look familiar. Let's go next insert. There's Cam Lund on the rookie reflections. 1, 2, 3 on this outburst. Parker Witherspoon. Parker Witherspoon there for the outburst. He had a decent year this year for the Penguins. I think it might have been like honestly like a career year, but there's Parker Witherspoon of I think 22-23 extended glory. So again, just kind of funny to see him there, but that's our outburst. See if we can get a Young Guns in the next box. There's for Hagee to finish that off. Last pack of this first stack. Again, we're just waiting to see something interesting. Well, who knows what else this case still has in store for us. Okay, not sure. Not sure what I'm seeing there. But we got to get right into it. First, there's understood the assignment of Steven Stamkos. We then have, there he is. Okay. I got confused by a base card behind it. There is Artur Aktyamov for your Calder Cup winning Toronto Marlies and MVP of the Calder Cup playoffs there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Aktyamov. There was a rumor going around that the Leafs were interested in Bobrovsky. There's been trades today, so I really don't know what to think. We still have Stolars, so I mean that is what that is. But I mean, Aktyamov was good. He was good for the Marlies. And I mean, you know, goalies don't grow on trees. If you have one, you never know, right? But I mean, we'll see. We'll see what the Leafs want to do. There's Demidov on the pros and prospects, and then Joe Wall, and then a bunch of base. Let's keep moving. All right, let's just get to it. Let's move along here. We're seeing a Young Guns. Let's see who we got. Again, do really hope we do get the case. We get the set of the Young Guns. There's Jimmy Snuggerud. We got him and his speckle version back there. Let's see this Young Guns. Thomas Milic. That's another one I haven't seen yet. I mean, I don't know about him in Winnipeg, but I mean, like, you know, you're stuck behind Hellebuck. You're not really gonna go too far, but I mean, he is a goalie. He can reappear somewhere. You never know for Thomas Milic there. And then, seen that before, there's Brady Shea on our first regular canvas card. Again, I do have those all together. We will be showing basically everything off later, but we will get to that when we get there. There's Matt Roy. All right, we're already halfway through our base Young Guns, and all three of them have definitely been new so far. So definitely just hoping for something here. Maybe if we see another like clear cut card, then I'll go crazy because we don't need any more of those. We are good in terms of the case for our clear cut cards. We got a Young Guns at the front. Otto Stenberg. Okay, so still continuing on here with the Young Guns we don't have. His brother is possibly projected to go first overall. It could be him. It could be McKenna. I forget his first name. Apologies. I believe it's Ivar or Ivan. It's one of the two. But there's Otto Stenberg for our fourth regular Young Guns. Definitely take that. There's John Carlson on the UD3, and then we've got a Ryan McLeod. Okay, kind of interesting that it was him and Shea. You'll see later on, but yeah, Ryan McLeod on the second regular canvas card. Again, definitely interesting there. Finishing that off with Patty Kane. Looking like we got a base deluxe here. Okay, another base numbered card, which is cool to see. Yeah, so speaking of Stenberg, the Sharks, who could be taking Stenberg, traded William Eklund for the ninth overall pick that Ottawa had. That's yeah, crazy deal there. There's Ovechkin on the sizzle reel. San Jose has 2 and 9 now, which is kind of crazy. There's Draisaitl UD3. Let's just quickly slow reveal this deluxe, see who it is. Canucks, Connor Garland. Nice, Connor Garland there. Cool numbered card. The blue goes nice with the Canucks there. There's a Connor Garland base deluxe, 37 to 250. So nice to get another numbered card again. I think the numbered cards have been pretty plentiful in this case. Although I'm not just based on the eye test. I don't know if this is me being 2 boxes behind. I feel like 24, 25 just had like it felt like there was more numbered cards in there, but I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I'm just going off of a gut feeling there as we finish that pack off of Marco Rossi. All right, we're halfway through box 11. Is there going to be some canvas silliness in here? Is there going to be something else completely silly in here? I have no idea what I'm seeing. What is that? Okay, well, you know what we got to do. There's no time. We got to go into it. There's a rookie update in there too, which is weird. Okay, there's an all-world team Aho again. That's 2 for 2 there. There's yeah, Sebastian Aho there, and then we've got pros and prospects Zeev Buyum. He was on the power play rookies already. Okay, so that is just a base. Okay, that's just a base card. So let's see who this rookie update is. 1, 2, 3. Ryan Leonard. Okay, Ryan Leonard for the base rookie update there. Been getting a lot of these, and which is to be expected when they're numbered to 1999, right? There's 450 of 1999, so 2 numbered cards, pretty, I would say, like, pretty basic for a box of extended, so let's get that into a top loader real quick. Yeah, so pretty basic. Well, maybe there's going to be some supporting cast item in here as we finish off with Lucas Raymond. Okay, there's a UD canvas in here, and it is not a Young Guns. Whoops. We are still waiting on a Legend canvas. So, okay, well, sorry. Blew right to that. Pardon me there. But there's the last first-round draft card we need. That's Ryan Leonard. That was the last one we needed. So, basically, everything else for the first-round rookie will be a double. So, that's definitely something I will be keeping an eye out on in the last box. There's a Yanni Neiman on the rookie reflections. And then, yep, there we go. So, first Legends canvas. Again, same odds as the Four Nations. The base are 1 in 96. This is Brian Bellows. Him on the North Stars, which is kind of cool. I do wonder who that is, who that's behind him there. I'm not too familiar. That's the St. Louis Blues there, but I mean, yeah, that's like a couple of photos there for you, man. That's a cup final photo. Actually, now that you look at that, that's yeah, that's very interesting. That's a cool one there. So definitely happy to see that. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll get another one. I don't think so, though. But there's Brian Bellows for the Legends canvas, a cool one as we finish off with McDavid. All right, we're almost at the finish line for this box. 4 more packs. We need a Young Guns. We need another canvas, and then probably a holographics, which is right here. Okay, yeah. Again, I'm thinking the last 2 kind of box hits from that grouping is going to be a holographics. So first we got and understood the assignment, William Nylander. Again, the draft's coming up soon. We'll see what the Leafs do with the first overall pick. We then got a Brady Tkachuk on the UD cubed. Again, the trade just happened. And then Ottawa got William Eklund for the 9th overall pick. Let's see who this UD. Oh wait, no, this is not a UD. Sorry, this is not a holographics. Excuse me. That is a star. What's it called again? The Star View, which is 1 in 360. Okay, so. Which way is it? I'm going to guess this way. Let's see who this is. So this is 1 in 360. You're not guaranteed any. Well, it's Chicago. How about Bedard? That'd be pretty cool if that were Bedard. Yeah, cool. All right. Nice little case hit type thing to get there. Again, 1 in 360. There's Connor Bedard on the holographic Star View. And I mean, like, that's really cool. I feel like they could have done a little bit more on like the space part here, but I mean, like, this is still really cool. It's still really cool. Maybe I just got to get it like a bit back there, but like, that's a cool card. It looks really cool in person. So, okay, was expecting one of these. So again, I'm expecting the awesome parallel in the last box, but that's really cool there for Connor Bedard, again, haven't seen much of him this case, so I'm happy to take anything of him, right? Because he's, veteran now. You want to get basically anything of him you can, right? You can't really hunt 23, 24. It's still stupid expensive, but I mean, we'll get that sleeved in just a moment, as I almost died there, finishing off with the checklist. All right, 3 packs left for box 11 here. Need a canvas, a young gun, a Dazzler's blue, and then maybe another SP card. I'm not entirely sure, but the Dazzler is here, so let's see who that is. Again, we're not expecting a pink. A gold would be crazy, but there's an all-world team. All-world team. That's kind of, sorry, crazy how that's been happening there. Matt Kachuk. We got a UD cubed of Mikko Rantanen, and then here's our blue Dazzler. Isaac Howard. Okay, I kind of forgot he was in here. I haven't seen too much of him in this case. He does have a debut jersey, which would be a miracle at this point. I'm not expecting that. There's Isaac Howard on the blue Dazzlers. So again, just really happy with the Dazzlers as we finish that off with Luke Hughes. All right, so our Young Guns and our Canvas is in the same pack because I've been kind of realizing that's a pattern here. So let's see what we end up getting. There's John Tavares on the sizzle reel. Definitely pulled a speckle of that too. We've got, there we go. I had completely forgot we hadn't even pulled him. There's Zeev Buium, again, rare company. Dude got 2 Young Guns in the same year, one on the Wild, one on the Canucks. So definitely, again, happy to see that one. We'll see if we can double up. I doubt it, but I mean, yeah, happy to get Zeev Buium. And then there's my guy, Philip Hronik. Haven't seen him in a little bit. Definitely randomly pull good cards of him. So that's our last canvas card probably. So, okay, interested to see what this last pack has. Maybe it'll be a surprise, finishing with Curtis Lazar. On the last pack, let's see if there's any surprises in here. It could be just a speckle, maybe, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's a speckle. Yep, that's fine. Again, we haven't even been getting speckles in every box, so I'm not surprised we're getting one here. There's understood the okay. The collation, man, I don't know. That's crazy. Connor McDavid understood the assignment. Zane Parekh on the rookie reflections, and then a sizzle reel of Alex Ovechkin, who we already pulled in this very box. So that's interesting way to finish off there. We've got Mark Stone to finish off. I'm going to get everything cleaned up, organized, and then we will get on to the final box. All right, this is it. The path of no return. Box 12, the last one. Let's go. All right, so I put all the stuff from box 11 with all the other with all of its other like hits like in order, and I feel pretty content. I think we have the set. I think we've got like the insert sets, like the basic ones. Like I think we've got those. So really, all we're looking for in here is a canvas Young Guns, and then hopefully something else. There's something stuck. Okay, there's something stuck behind that Young Guns. Sorry, let's just get into it. But yeah, all I'm saying is we're just gonna have fun here. This one we're gonna have fun. I don't think there's any pressure on this box whatsoever. There's Nico Hischier sizzle reel for Young Guns. Jared Davidson. There's Jared Davidson on the regular Young Guns. So again, that's one. We'll see kind of where that goes. But I mean, I think we got Sennecke with him. I don't know if they do the same collation, but I mean, if we do, that's a good sign. That means maybe there's a second Sennecke in here. But let's see. We'll wait and see. It's not the end of the world if we do or don't. There's Jack Eichel for the Golden Knights pros and prospects there. 1, 2, 3, 4 base cards. Okay. Wasn't thinking we were going to get one of these guys, but there's an Outburst Young Guns. So, okay. We will slow reveal that. Again, that to me feels like a bonus based on what we've already got. So, just going to slow reveal it. We'll have some fun. Let's see. There's Joakim Kamel, Power Play Rookies. We got my guy Colton Dock on the Rookie Reflections. Let's go. Let's see who this is. And let's just see. Ooh, Denver Barkey? Denver Barkey. Okay, that's actually not bad. Okay, obviously it's not a Sennecke, it's not one of those guys, but I mean, take a middle guy kind of Outburst Young Guns in terms of the extended crop. I'm happy. Again, no expectations on this box. I'm going to keep repeating that. So to get this, to me, just again, it feels like a bonus. So very cool. Very happy with that there. Outburst Young Guns, Denver Barkey. Again, he played with the Flyers in their playoff run, very young. We'll see how much of a career he has, but definitely he's off to a good start there, finishing off with Evander Kane. Yeah, the sun is setting on this case, man. We're almost there. It's almost done. It's a little bittersweet. I'll get into it at the end, but like it is just a little bittersweet for me for sure. What do we have here? Let's see. We'll get into it. First note here. Okay, understood the assignment, Sean Monahan, and then we've got probably first round rookie. Cool, Zane Perek. Again, no expectations. Again, I think we have the set, so there's another Zane Perek, definitely happy with that. And then there's a Yanni Neiman on the pros and prospects. Base. All right, 9 packs to go. Let's see what's in store for us. No real SP cards yet. Maybe there's one here, or no, it's just a Blue Dazzler, so we're probably gonna roll something to the end, I'm telling you. First up is an all-world team of Nathan McKinnon, and then we've got a UD cubed of Alex Ovechkin. Here's what's probably our final Dazzlers. It is Dylan Strome. Dylan Strome on the Dazzlers blue. Capitals got Jordan Kyrou for Connor McMichael and a prospect. So that definitely was an interesting trade today for sure. It was not, again, there's been trades going up the yin yang as of late, as we got Aiden Hill to finish that off. All right, looking like a canvas card, and it might be a Sennecke first round rookie. So let's see. First, we got Dalibor Dvorsky on the power play rookies, and then Beckett Sennecke on the first round draft card. Definitely just saw the Ducks colors there and kind of saw that. Here's our first canvas card, Zach Hyman. That's a cool goal celebration there for Zach Hyman. Again, been very pleased with the canvas cards this year. This will be a fun set to try and put together as we finish off with Cam York. All right, we are approaching the halfway point of the final box. Is something lurking in here? Is something not? Well, one is a speckle, so that maybe remains to be seen. In this pack, what do we got? Understood the assignment. Valerie Nichushkin. There's, Beckett Sennecke on the rookie reflections, and then here's a speckle, Nylander. It's a cool one there. Speckle, William Nylander on the understood the assignment. So I've been getting a bit of a catch up on the speckles there for this case, finishing off with Joel Armia. All right, 3 Young Guns, 3 canvas cards, some numbered cards. That's what is needed here. What will the final part of this case give us? There's only one way to find out. We have a Young Guns, okay. Looking like a goalie. Might be the Ducks goalie. We got... No, it's Carson Lambos again. Okay, there's Carson Lambos. Definitely been a bit of a case for him there, for Carson Lambos for the Wild there. So yeah, we still need 2 more Young Guns. There's Travis Konechny on the pros and prospects, and then the canvas cards, Sam Bennett. There's Sam Bennett, again, Florida with Brady Tkachuk. I don't want to play those guys, man. That's going to be a very hard team to play against if they're healthy and if they have a goalie, as we finish that one off with the new Washington Capital, Jordan Kyrou. All right, still nothing too crazy yet for the finale box. Let's see if that changes right here. It's looking like a Young Guns and another canvas card, so could be something. First, we got Maxim Groshev. So only one more Young Guns is needed. There's Groshev. That's our second one of Groshev. There's a Nate Danielson on the rookie reflections. Here's our next canvas, Cam Fowler. That's a very cool looking one there, of like a wall of speakers there for Cam Fowler. A couple really nice photos. So again, expecting a canvas Young Guns. We only have 5 here, so the next canvas should be a Young Guns, finishing that off with Velarde. All right, here is our holographics. So there's definitely going to be some stuff at the end here, unless just we haven't got like anything yet, or this is just going to end up being a bit of a weird box. First, we got understood the assignment, Nazem Kadri. We then got a UD3 of Nathan McKinnon. Let's see who this holographics is. This one's definitely just the non-star view one. Let's see. It's definitely the parallel. That's gold. Gabe Perreault. Yep. There's Gabe Perreault. This is finally the first time we were seeing this. This is the awesome parallel. You can kind of see there's like gold up there, gold down there. It kind of goes into like a gradient. Like the normal one would just be all blue. So again, let's get that dancing. Let's have a little fun. But yeah, this is the awesome parallel for the holographics, it is 1 in 120, so 1 per case. So definitely a good one there to get. There's Gabe Perreault, happy with that. Definitely happy to see that. Again, the holographics cards have been really cool, finishing off with Dylan Cousins. All right, here we go. The last 3 packs. We need a Young Guns. We need a Canvas Young Guns. We might get like like a numbered card somewhere in there. Let's see. Let's see if there's one last surprise in here. This might be one because it's looking like an upside down base card, so that's probably a photo variant. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a photo variant. Okay, so let's see who that is. So we're saving possibly the best for last. I don't know. First, we got a Lane Hudson on the sizzle reel, and then we got Beckett Sennecke on the UE cubed. Let's go. This is definitely... Yeah, it's definitely a photo variant. Aaron Ekblad. Okay. That's definitely a nice one there for sure, because that is, you could see there, Stanley Cup final patch. So that is definitely the playoff photo variation. Again, I'm glad I got a Stanley Cup final one. Not that I would have complained if we didn't, but it's like, it's so much easier to tell that is a Stanley Cup final one, where if it were like just another round of the playoffs, it would be kind of just looking like another like regular photo. But there's another SP for this box, the Aaron Ekblad playoff photo variation, which is cool. So yeah, definitely happy to take that. Bunch of base to finish off. 2 more packs. All right, this is it. This is definitely the Canvas Young Guns. Okay. Just looking at the side here. That's obviously not Visa. That's not Schaefer. It's not Cowan. Okay, I don't know really who that leaves. So let's get there again. Last Canvas Young Guns. We'll see. We got first Oliver Moore power play rookies. We have a regular Young Gun in here, so last pack should be interesting here. Oh, is that Sennecke? Left it till that was literally at the buzzer. That's the last Young Gun, man. Beckett Sennecke. We doubled up on him. That's crazy. I can't. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Let's get into this Canvas Young Gun, I guess. Okay, so I'm already happy with this Sennecke, so let's just go into this. We'll be slow with it. Oh, wait. Dude. Oh my gosh. What a pack. Who's that guy? What number is that? Is that the same guy that's literally right here, the Beckett Sennecke? That's the Beckett Sennecke pack, man. Wow. Okay, we saved that till the very end. I have some very careful sleeving to do. Wow. Last Canvas Young Gun, last regular Young Gun, same pack. Beckett Sennecke. Unbelievable. What a case. And there's still, I think there's something in here. I don't know, but yeah, Beckett Sennecke. I knew, I've seen the photo before. I wasn't too familiar with the size, but I know it was like him, like kind of chasing for the puck, so I knew we wouldn't see his helmet right away. So once I kind of saw that, I'm like, oh, that could be him. So that's, wow, man, that's, what a pack. What a second last pack. And I think there's something coming still, as we finish that off with Brian Dumoulin. Wow. All right, this is it. Pack 144. Let's see what's in here. Okay, no jersey. I wasn't expecting that, but I mean, I would have completely lost it if we... Deluxe Young Guns. Okay, it's not Sennecke. It's not Sennecke. What are we doing here? What is? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Wait. No. We're gonna go into the. Is that Chernyshov again? There's no way. There's no way we're gonna get into that. Hold on. We're gonna lose it here. Connor McDavid. Whoops. Without spoiling it, Connor McDavid, all-world team. Pros and prospects, Tage Thompson. Let's get all the base, last base off the back. We are finishing off with possibly some final little bit of heat here. We got, okay, there's White Cloud. Okay. Is that Chernyshov again? There's no way. Let's go. This is it. This is the finale of the case right here. No, not Chernyshov. Elias Salamanson? Nice. Okay, that's not too bad there. That's basically like the Jets like lighter blue there. So that's like a color match to me. Okay, I will take that. I'm a happy camper. Okay, now obviously not one of the top names. Like I'm not gonna sit here and talk about this card like it's one of the top names, like it's a Beckett Sennecke, but like a good, reliable defenseman. I think Jets fans are kind of high on this kid. So yeah, I'm happy. That's a way to end the case there. Wow. Elias Salamanson. So again, we'll get into what we got shortly, but I mean that I'm a little surprised. Elias Salamanson, Deluxe Young Guns, 192 or 250. I'm gonna get cleaned up and we're gonna go into the full case recap. I cannot wait for this. All right, we're back here with the recap, and as you can see in front of us, we've got a lot of stuff here. I mean, this shot doesn't even really kind of do it justice. There's a lot of stuff I'm not showing off camera that is here on this table. I've completely taken up as much real estate as possible on this table. I do want to get into a couple things just before I start. The first thing is I'm not going to show off like the basic inserts, the speckles, and the canvas cards. That's just gonna take too much time. I just quickly will show off like here's like the little stack of speckle cards, and then here is our stack of regular canvases, non-black and whites, non-legends, non-four nations. I do want to give a shout out to my brother because he opened some boxes of extended as well. He is going to help me with my canvas collection for 25-26 extended. I am very grateful for that. I am also very grateful about temporarily borrowing the the one touch that Mac Coronado used to be in, because again, as you could see soon, we needed that in our moment. We needed that. I will say finally, just for the basic inserts, so like your pros and prospects, your rookie reflections, those very basic ones, we got the sets for all of them plus some extras. So like very happy with that. But right now, let's get into all the stuff, all the good stuff that this case had for us and get into the recap. All right, so starting off with our Dazzlers, we got 12 blue Dazzlers and 2 pink Dazzlers as expected, starting off with Dylan Strome, Isaac Howard, Jeremy Swayman, Clayton Keller, Igor Shesterkin, Brock Faber, Braden Point, Mika Zibanejad, my guy Colton Dock, John Gibson, Bo Horvat, Brady Tkachuk, and then for our 2 pink Dazzlers, so we didn't get a gold, which is fine, not complaining there one bit. We got my guy Jason Robertson for the PC and Mackenzie Blackwood to round out the Dazzlers. So for our outbursts next, we got 12 total. 3 were Young Guns or first round rookies, which is, I think, very lucky. Starting off with SL Lindell, Charlie Coyle, Vladislav Nemestikov, Mitch Marner for Team Canada, Victor Hedman for Team Sweden, Joel Eriksson Ek, Noah Dobson, Cup champion Andrei Svechnikov, Parker Witherspoon. Our first outburst Young Gun was very early on in this case, Jared Davidson, and then right at the very end of this case, we got a Denver Barkey, and then somewhere in between, we got a Zane Parekh first round draft card, 1 in 300. Definitely happy with the outburst cards. Moving on to the next grouping of cards here, starting off with the holographics. We got 4 total holographics cards. We got 2 base rookies, the Berkeley Catton, which are 1 in 60, and a Nate Danielson. We got the one awesome parallel there of Gabe Perreault, and then lucky to hit a Starview holographics of Connor Bedard there, 1 in 360 to round it out to 4 holographics cards. We got 4 total clear-cut cards, 3 base, 1 Young Guns. We got John Tavares, Jonathan Lekkerimäki, Mikael Granlund, and then Carson Lambos was our clear-cut Young Gun. That is what it is. Again, I don't think he's a bad player, but I mean, we will see. But that's, again, 1 in 50 for the Canvas Young Guns. I have said that before, so there are the 4 clear-cut cards. And then moving on to possibly the star of the show, the star of the case, the black and white Canvas cards. 4 total in the case. We got 2 base and 2 Young Guns. We got Ryan McLeod, we got Brady Shea, and then first, now in a one-touch, the Michael Misa black and white Canvas Young Guns, and then possibly like one of your possible winners for the entire case. It probably is, but I mean, there's so much other good stuff in here too. The Matthew Schaefer black and white Canvas Young Guns. I didn't even show the amazing photo for the Hockey Fights Cancer that he did in the back of that card. Again, just completely like, you only get one. You only get 1 black and white Canvas Young Guns. Getting the 2 top guys is just unreal. unreal luck. Definitely, we'll get back to that shortly. But yeah, there's our 4 black and white canvas cards. All right, moving on to the numbered cards, starting off with the rookie update. We got 7 total, 6 base, and a parallel. I was expecting 6 in the case just based on what I'd seen. And the numbering, we got first Ryan Leonard, my guy Colton Dock again, the third Robertson brother, Matthew Robertson, the other Elias Pettersson, Jimmy Snuggs, we got Matthew Wood, and then the parallel we got was the red to 199, 26 of 199 there for Danila Yurov. Pretty happy with the rookie updates. All right, in terms of the insert cards, numbered parallels, non-base version, we got 7 total. First, we got the Alex Barkov, Pros and Prospects Gold to 250. We then got the Colton Dock, again, dare I say it, my guy, the Rookie Reflections Gold to 100. We got the Mikko Rantanen Red All-World Team to 199. Another one of the kind of shockers of the case, the Mitch Marner Gold All-World Team with him on Vegas there, numbered to 25. Again, a really cool one. We got 3 total Trilogy cards, which was definitely a lot less than 24, 25. I think we got like 6 last year. We got Dalibor Dvorsky level 1 to 999, the Axel Sandin Pellikka to 999, and then our level 3, we didn't even get a level 2, but a nice little color match here of Michael Branzig-Nygaard, 37 of 99 for the Detroit Red Wings there. And then in terms of numbered cards to the base set, we got 5 total. I think we got very lucky. We got 4 deluxe and 1 exclusives. First, we got Connor Garland Deluxe to 250, the Keandre Miller Deluxe to 250, the Jesper Boqvist Deluxe, and then 2 numbered Young Guns, which again, you just tip your cap, you say thank you. First, the Elias Salamanson Deluxe Young Guns, 192 of 250, and then another one of just the top hits. Again, you don't pull exclusive Young Guns every day. The Igor Chernyshov, one of the top rookies in the extended crop. UD exclusive Young Guns, again, another top tier hit, 11 of 100 there to round out the base numbered cards. All right, moving on to the rare unannounced stuff. We got 5 total base photo variations, which again, I do like these cards. We got 5 total. We got the Jonathan Berggren outdoor game variation, the Mackenzie Weegar outdoor game variation. We got the Aaron Ekblad playoff game variation from the Stanley Cup final, which is really cool. We got the Zach Whitecloud Swagnificent, which is, again, a really cool card, and then probably my favorite one, the Day with the Cup, probably one of the most desired base photo variants there are of Alex Barkov. Again, this is just such a sweet photo, man. So cool. Definitely gonna protect this one in my collection. It's a very cool card. They don't show the Stanley Cup too often. And then rounding out the unannounced stuff with the kind of surprise, like really rare stuff. Again, this was a surprise just because both of these came from the same box. Starting off with the Playmakers of Connor Hellebuck. Again, these are still unannounced, no odds. And then the only thermal threats from Full Force in this set. And I do want to make a correction. I probably will when I do the edit of the previous video, but I mean, they did do the thermal threats in 24-25, and it was Connor Bedard. So it was 24-25, not 23-24. But yeah, we got a really weird one-off extended card. But I mean, yeah, we got these 2 in the same box, and again, 2 extended tier kind of hits. But like, these are both really, really cool cards. I'm really happy with it. Now let's get on to the main event, kinda. Yeah. All right, getting into the short print canvas cards. First, before we get into the canvas Young Guns, we got 3 extra short printed UD canvas cards. We got 1 canvas Legends of Brian Bellows. We then got 2 Four Nations face-off canvas cards, the Austin Matthews for Team USA, and then the Philip Forsberg for Sweden there to round that out to 3. All right, and then on to what was the biggest draw for me, or one of the biggest draws for this case as a whole. The 6 regular canvas Young Guns. I think we did a little above average. Again, obviously not looking at the black and whites because those you don't know. But first we got Sergei Murashov, and then Marshall Warren, Carson Lambos, Xavier Bourgault, the Nick Lardis, and then basically like at the wire, the Beckett Sennecke. Again, I think we did really, really well for our canvas Young Guns as a whole. Obviously, the black and whites absolutely knocked the regular ones out of the park, but I mean, I still think Lardis is really good. Beckett Sennecke is obviously a home run, and then got some pretty interesting ones for the other 4. We'll see what kind of happens with those guys, but yeah, definitely very happy with all the canvas cards. All the canvas cards we got were very cool, and I'm very happy with it. And now onto the final main event, the Young Guns. All right, so the question is, did we get the Young Guns set? And the answer is, once again, yes, we did. So let's go through it. Let's see who we ended up doubling up on. Again, I think this case went really well in terms of everything, including the Young Guns. So first off, 2 Beckett Senneccas, immediate win. We got 2 Florian Jackeyes. We got 2 Braden Bowmans. Got 1 of Trevor here. I'm going to not say his name again. We got Shane LaChance there, 2 of those. We then got Taylor McCarr. Only 1 Zeev Buyum, which, I mean, it's fine that, again, you get 2 Beckett Senneccas. You're not complaining really much about anything else. And, I mean, you'll see down the line, too. There's another big guy we doubled up on. There's Daniil Boot. We got 1 of him. We got 1 Sergei Murashov. We got 2 Ty Murchisons, and 1 Otto Stenberg. Continuing on, we got 2 Berkeley Cattons, one of the top guys for now. We'll see what happens with him. In Seattle, we got a Connor Clattenburg, 1 Nate Danielson, 1 Jack Devine. We got 2 of one of my new favorite names. We'll see where he shows up again in the hobby, if at all. Alex Santeri, Kaskamaki. We got 1 Tom Verlander. We got 2 Denver Barkeys, which is not bad. We got our 1 Thomas Milic, and 2 of another guy. Again, hopefully we'll see him again at some point, Yaroslav Schmeller. All right, continuing on, we got 2 Adam Angstroms. We got 1 Artur Aktyamov. I will probably try and get his regular Young Gun, another copy of his regular Young Guns and his Canvas Young Guns, because I do believe that is in here. We got 1 Jonathan Aspero. We got 2 Jacob Fowlers again. That's why I'm not complaining about a guy not getting like 2 Boyums or anything like that, because 2 Fowlers, 2 Senecas, that's a win. We got 2 Jared Davidsons. We got 2 Hunter Skinners. We got a Xavier Bourgault, just the 1. We got 1 Tristan Nielsen. We got 2 Carson Lambos, and then 2 of the Maxim Groshev. All right, and then rounding off the regular Young Guns, we got 2 Nick Lourdes, which is pretty good. Again, I have not noted this yet. He scored 70 in the OHL, I think, a year ago, so definitely something to keep an eye out on there for sure. Dude's a crazy goal scorer. 1 Luca Pinelli, 1 Reed Schaefer, 1 Tristan Braz, 1 Bogdan Trineyev, 1 Elias Salamanson. We got 2 Stephen Hallidays, 1 Vyacheslav Butiets, I still don't know how to say his name, 1 regular Igor Chernyshov, and then 1 of the checklist. Let's get on to the first round rookies. All right, rounding it off here with the final 10 cards of the 25-26 Upper Deck flagship base set. The first round rookies, we got 1 Artem Levshinov, we got 1 Berkeley Catton, we got 1 Ivan Demidov, definitely got 2 Beckett Senecas there. We got our 1 Ryan Leonard. Very lucky to get 2 Matthew Schaefers. These aren't the craziest cards, but again, doubling up on Schaefer is what you need to do. It's definitely something you want to do. 1 Jimmy Snuggerud. Happy to get 2 Easton Cowan first-round rookies, 2 Zane Perek first-round rookies, and then obviously wouldn't be me without 2 Michael Miso rookies. So like, let me quickly just get some cards here to have just kind of at the end, because like I just quickly want to round this off. So yeah, we'll kind of get here, and then yeah. So thank you all for watching. I really hope you did enjoy this case. This was a lot of fun. It's a little bittersweet. I'm glad I was able to do this, but I know I'm not going to be able to open a case again for quite a while, just with how the hobby's going. If the Leafs drafts, McKenna or whoever on Friday, there's, that's going to be another hype machine for 26-27. I don't think the bubble is going to burst, and I kind of have to realize that, opening cases isn't viable anymore, especially of just brand new stuff. So definitely need to we'll rethink kind of how I do the channel and what I open, what I show off, because I mean, there's, I still want to show off stature cards. I want to show off canvas cards, which is going to be something I'll talk about in the future. But yeah, I definitely just wanted to end off kind of opening the way I have been the last 5 or 6 years with my favorite product. Extended is one of my favorite products, and I understand this year was a little tougher than last year because the price was rough, and you just had to I just had to take that. I had to take that on the chin, but I wanted to do it. So, and I got very lucky. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. I got insanely lucky. These are not the only 2 really good cards. I got so many really good cards, and I'm just very thankful that I get to do this and that I get to share this with you all. So yeah, I also think I do want to say now I'm going to take a break. I feel like I want to take a break, and that's kind of just where I'm at. Again, I think I said it earlier in the year, I'd rather let myself take breaks or determine when I take breaks rather than let my body or just life tell me when. So I'm feeling I need a break. I want a break. So definitely gonna just take a step back for a bit, and then we'll come back. There's stuff that came out that I do want to open that we'll come back to, but I mean, we'll focus on that down the line. There's a project I'm working on that I've started working on seriously that I do want to show you guys. You've kind of seen it already, but I do want to kind of go into it in more detail. But yeah, I think we're gonna end off there. I think we're gonna end off once again on just these two cards here. Thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Just everyone, I hope you're all doing good. I hope the hobby's been kind to you. Definitely keep having fun. I think that's always the biggest thing. Have fun. This was a ton of fun. It doesn't matter what you're opening. Just have fun. If you're not having fun, I don't think, I think we're kind of missing the point then. But yeah, I think that's it. Just have fun. Have fun. Keep it fun. Thank you all for watching. Again, I really do genuinely hope you all enjoyed, and see you in a bit. Later.